day. So my name is Kirutika Rubini Rajan with my magic number J46376. So the purpose why I am here is to explain about the organizational behavior for the subject MGM 3113. So let me to brief something about what is organizational behavior, and then I'll explain the theory which happened at my organizational, and I will share some of the experience, like taking some of the example of the theories. Okay, organizational behavior. What is organizational behavior is? It's study about the people's feelings, act and thinking about the organizational within the organizational. Actually, it is determined an individual's behavior, group dynamics, and also about the organizational culture, structure and influence performance. It actually goes by the organization behaviors, which is about the individual's behaviors, about the work situation or work surrounding, about the job satisfaction, teamwork, and also leadership. So this is about the organization behaviors, and let me to explain about the theory which I pick up for my organizational. Alright, so let me explain about the theory which I pick up as an example in my office. So the first theory which I going to explain today is as an example, which is motivational at workplace. As can say as an example, in my own office, there is an employee named Sarah, where she got less motivated actually in the workplace. Like if she wanted to do any phone calls or any customer service, she is not able that much. So what the organizational do, actually they give an appreciation, some awards to her, some recognition between their team, their own staffs, and after a month or 2 months, she got all the motivations, she got the recognition, she got the awards. She started to keep up. That means she started to motivate herself, and then the improvement within herself, we can see it. So what is the input she get? She got connect all the customers, and also she gets some of the customers to appreciate her talent, the way she talk and all. So the person involved is my own office staff, which is Miss Sarah. And then what I learned from that, even a simple recognition or reward can make an individual to behave very good, and they can boost up their talent too. So the communication between she and the customer is also actually very good. So which I really learned, and I also I can admire from her. So it's actually a good thing as an organization behavior which I learned and which influenced in my own self. So this is one of the theory, which is, as I mentioned just now, motivational at workplace. As I give an example, what are the strategy they did. As I also mentioned, the recognition, the proper reward, and some of the motivation talk from the management. And then we will move up to the next theory. Okay, so let's go for the next theory, which is for the organizational behavior. It's conflict management, which also happened in my own office. The people involved is two people, which is Mr. Chong and Mr. Dean. So what are the conflict management is happen actually? They both are normally they will misunderstand about some of the product and projects. So they become a very conflict between them. So which means the idea which they share will be not acceptable to another person. For example, if let's say Mr. Chong give an idea, and Mr. Dean will never accept the idea. So he wanted to change all the ideas, the projects, and also about the deadlines. So what will happen? The misunderstanding will lead to a bad example for an organization, and the success, the growth of the organization will be maybe failed or will be late. So what can as a team leader, what can they do? First, they need to ask some ideas between Mr. Chong and Mr. Dean. so they can share their ideas and come to a end, so they can decide what are the projects they are going to do, what are the products they are going to launch. And for the deadlines also, they can discuss with the both of the staff. So maybe the conflict in between the both team members, both staffs, will be less, I guess. So the conflicts is also can be reduced by discuss with their own teammates. Like Mr. Chong, maybe he will refer some of their teammates to brief about the product and get some ideas from their own staff, own team. And same goes to Mr. Dim. So what will happen? The brainstorming session will be there, and maybe we can less some misunderstanding between the both staff. So maybe the organization will meet a success from a good product launching, and maybe they can give a project in between deadline. So before the deadline also, even we can complete the project. So I guess it's hard to manage a conflict management, but if we try, we will do, I guess. Right, so let's move for the last theory of the organizational behaviors for today's session in this video, which is the final theory from me is the leadership styles. So the person involved in this leadership style is my team leader, and his name is Mr. Alex. So what will Mr. Alex do before sign a project, or before he committed to a project? He will like to ask the employees inputs, so they can give their opinion to before make the decision or before sign a project. And normally what I like with Mr. Alex planning, he will plan to do a brainstorming session with the own teammate before the project started, and in the brainstorming session he will decide the deadline, the project tracks. He will discuss with the employees, so it's easy to make a decision from the supervisor Mr. Alex side and also to the employee side. So what normally Mr. Alex will do in the brainstorming session, he will open up for ask and some opinions, inputs or ideas from their own staffs. So it's easy to the staffs to explain or open up for their opinions. Maybe the staff has better idea. He will also use the ideas to create a beautiful project. And about the product launching and project, he himself will involve in the field working, so he can learn or he can teach the staffs how to create the project before the deadline and how to create a proper project, proper product launching. And he will normally he will learn himself and he will teach for the staffs too. So what will happen? The staff is easy to commit with Mr. Alex commitments, like about the project, about the launching. It's easy to staff to discuss with Mr. Alex and open up some ideas. So maybe the employees have any other ideas in different way or different track. It's easy to the staffs to let Mr. Alex know, because the way he handle his leadership is very nice. And also Mr. Alex will use another technique which he will let the developers work directly, so it can keep the teams to inspire. So there's no any third party will involve to about research about the product or else, because the staffs and Mr. Alex will themselves will go to the field to learn about the project, to research about the project details, and they will start the project before the research ended. So it's easy to research about the project, learn about the project, and it's easy also to start the project with his employee. So what I learned is the leadership style should be very good, so it can keep engaged with the employees, and asking opinion with the employees is also very important, so we can get the better ideas, because some of the employee can give a very good and sometimes the fantastic ideas from the employees can help the project to lead a success and to organization meet a very good growth. So this is my 3 points, which is the first point I have explained, motivation and workplace. And the second point is conflict management. And for the final point, and leadership styles. So these are some of the theories with which I can see in my own companies about the organization behaviors. So yeah, that's all from me for this video session. So maybe in future I have some of any ideas about the organizational behaviors I can explore in my company, because I have learned more about these theories, organizational behaviors in my company, and maybe I'll also inspire some of the behaviors, and I'll use in my own self too. So for now, that's all from me. Thank you so much for your time and for the opportunity to explain me about my company's organizational behavior. So yeah, thank you.